You're on the biggest platform amongst the world, right?
Yes.
In Africa, definitely.
Yeah.
You're on the biggest radio station in Africa, 8 million listeners.
Oh, babe.
Drive home to your voice every
Yes.
day. How do you feel, especially considering that the demographic of that station is highly Zulu, highly traditional?
I always get that a lot. I think futhi nakhona lapho abantu bokhozi mina bangimangaza the way that they embraced me. They embraced my sexuality. Lento ngicela abantu bengizwise kahle when I say this. I feel as if iningi labantu ikakhulukazi amabhinqa,
Ngiyakuzwa.
excuse me, they've accepted abantu abadlala LGBTQI mostly ngingasho ukuthi ngami ngokuthi balalele mina and mina ukuthi ngibe part of their household because I'm part of their daily life 5 days a week.
5 days.
You understand that, babe? If not,
so your existence, right? Wherever they are, umuntu whether usenquthu, usendwedwe, usemtubatuba, they're able to now relate to a queer person directly next to them.
Directly next to them. You understand? Yebo kwabanye it's still very difficult. And by the way, ibona bangibiza bangiqamba bathi ngumamkhize. I never said, "Hey, ngumamkhize," and I love it. Ibona baqhama ngendaba bothi bathini umamkhize bangibiza ngumamkhize. And I took that and I embraced that. Kusho bona. It's not fake. Of course, kukhona laba obabonayo nan because njoba ngisho we still have a way to go. And but nje mina umlaleli Ukhozi wangimangaza. I love them to the bottom of my heart. Ngila ngikhona njengami namhlanje ngenxa yabo abalaleli Ukhozi FM. Those taxi drivers, babe,
listen,
love them. Labantu laba bahlala ema hostel, love them. Love them.
So take me back, right? You're saying you're where you are because of umlaleli Ukhozi.
Yeah.
How did the journey start with Ukhozi?
The journey started with Ukhozi because I knocked at the then programs manager's door. Actually, I was throwing inbox on Facebook and I was like, I want to come to your station, jokingly.
Facebook is still relevant.
Yeah. Yes. This is now back in 2011. 12-ish, early 2012, and then I'm like, I want to come over to Ukhozi FM. I want to see you, and she was like, can you even speak Zokusebenza? Yay, I will surprise you. That's no, on the real though. I really want to have a meeting. I want you to see what plan I have and things like that, and then how I can contribute myself to like Ukhozi FM. And then she was like, okay, cool, come over, and then I'll see you, nan. And this time was it's contract negotiation times. So programs managers are super busy.
Before April.
Yes, you understand. So and they've got their plans, you understand, the plans are already there and things like that. So I get there and I remember waiting for her for the whole day, and then I had to come back again the next day, and then it was what, finally, yes, and then sahlala phansi ngafika khona saying already drafted of a show that I wanted to do. I had drafted out how the whole show should look like, how the show should feel and things like that. And then she was on some I get you nan, but I've got this show and that show where you could really contribute in ungangena kuphi nendawo kanhlanhla leyo futhi even Mandla uMagwazi uNjinji naye futhi was already eyeing me at the time. So and eyeing as in like eyeing to join the station. I would love for him to eye me, but it's like anyway. So you're distracting me. Anyway, so I joined Mandla's team. Umsakazo kaNjinji 12 to 3, and it was super great. It was absolutely awesome. Of course, I wasn't getting paid at that time because you are just contributing for now, and there's nothing really. So I did that for about 2 years.
A whole 2 years.
A whole 2 years. And this is me not telling Abante Kai and telling my gran or things like that. No, Abantu don't know the story. So this is me volunteering for 2 years, and then it was in 2014 when I went to the programs manager. I was like, Sengenzili top 20. I know how it feels and things like that. I want to move over to the drive show. This is how I could contribute. She was like, yep, Mondays and Fridays. Masebo to come back and join.
Okay, babe, enough about your career, right? There's this part of the show where I'll just give you 2 names that I'll mention.
Okay.
It may be a bit sentimental. The names may be professionally related to you.
Okay.
But I'll give you 2 names, and you must give me a minimum of 30 seconds of what comes to mind when I give you these names. The first name, right? Sipho Maluleka.
That is funny enough. Actually, just the other day on the radio, we were talking about soulmates.
I heard that.
Yeah. And
subs thrown all over.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Coming back to Sipho, he was my lover. He was. I was happy. I was glowing. I was alive. He made me feel alive. He told me that I made him feel alive as well. We fed off from each other's, you know, aura yethu,
Energies,
and
everything.
energies and everything like that. It's so sad that he left this world, and I remember him leaving, and especially, I mean, it was very bad. It
So
was
sorry
hard for
about
me. It was very, very hard for me because I remember driving to the gravesite almost every night, just park outside,
Hectic, babe.
just park outside and just sit and just sit. It was so bad. I'm so glad I actually got out of that space. It wasn't depression. I was just sad and broken.
Grieving.
I was grieving.
Yeah, right.
It was so sad. I remember, like, even like I'll be at a gig, I'm about to go on stage and ngizoqala ngikhale. So indaba kwenzenjani ngithi no we can't, ngibuhlungu kakhulu, and I'm lying. I'm just missing him. It was
How long were you together?
we were together since 2015 until 2018, so it was about 3 years. And it felt like a lifetime.
Such a long time.
Yeah, it felt like a lifetime, and I mean, like, we just clicked, you know, like we it was just, we couldn't live without each other. We couldn't, it was just, it was,
But till death do us apart. You got that.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
get that, and
Yeah.
and I got that, and I'm glad ukuthi leyo mnyaka yokugcina yasempilweni yakhe he spent it with me, and what, for the very first time in my life, I am happy.
Love that. I'll give you another name. Agnes Mkhize.
That's my granny. That's my Gogo. Oh, Gogo is everything. Gogo is everything. We are who we are today, Ekaya and my siblings, because of Gogo. I mean, she. People don't know this, but she's not my biological gran.
Okay.
No, she's not. She is my grand's sister,
Okay.
older sister.
Okay.
She took my mother in. Ugogo Zokusebenza Westville somewhere. Because Gogo was all over the place now. We are born. She took Uma in, and people never forget Uma wakawangempel. We are born, and then she took mom in, and mom had us. Esahlala naye. Yabo ehlala naye njengomntana. She never had kids. Ugogo. So ngendlela sithanda ngayo wasinika unconditional love ngathi savudla swing sakhe, which we never did. Okay, wabona. So she never had kids of her own.
Yeah.
She wazama ukuba nengane, abe nama miscarriages and things like that. It's she gave us love. She gave us love because uthando olukhulu phela uluqala ulibona ekhaya, and that was her. Uyena waqala wasinika uthando kanjalo.
Basically,
Yeah.
the love of your life, your center.
Yes,
That's what she is.
Basically, that's who she is. She is phenomenal. See, Laman, she gave us a home. She gave us a name. She sent us to school. You understand? She hustled for us. Yeah.
So I'm an engineer, right?
Yes.
And this particular feature is very special to me. It's called a